What's up, guys? All right, let's get into it. So, joining from earlier, I'm lost. So let's solve that problem. We've cranked our render distance up literally as high as it will go. Okay. There's that airdrop I saw earlier. I know I cleared this one out, and I'm almost positive that's the one I almost died at. I'm starting to think that's not the silo I initially saw. I'm starting to think that's a different one. Because there's the little thing I mined. There's 2 islands. That I haven't looted. Is that an island that I tore the tree off of? Or has it just not loaded? No, I think I tore the tree off of that one. Excuse me. There's like a castle thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Home. A lead? Interesting. We don't really have anything that we can, like, toss. Oh my god, guys. That was a trip. For sure. Okay, now that we're back, we're going to use the set home function. Yeah, that's the silo that I was looking for initially. Dude, another lead? Why are there leads? Is it from the balloon? Okay. So let's go ahead and put some stuff in chests that we know we're not going to use for a while. Char, cutting board. Let's put this here. And then, bam. So we are going to use this anvil. Let's just slap it in a corner. And then faster building. I don't want a pump trophy. Okay. Before I do anything, let's go inside and we'll set home to here. So let's just stand in the middle. We'll say set home, home set, and then let's give it a test. So if I say home, sweet, okay. So now I can't really get lost again. So we did all that. We did this. Invar is iron and nickel, I believe. Well, it's an iron and then nickel. So if we go in here, let's grab our iron. And then have we gotten any nickel is the real question. Nickel, okay. And then I saw we got a little bit of gunpowder too, which is nice. We'll do this, and then we come over to our doodad. Let's toss some more iron in, and we'll toss the nickel in. Let's sleep too, because we were gone for quite some time. Okay, so that should be done. Let's go ahead and take this iron block. Get some more iron. Molten Invar, nice. Okay, so if we take our cast for an ingot and we toss it right here. Actually, we found that just doing this and making like an invar block is the way to go. It's more efficient. So that's gonna cool and it'll make a block. What do we have here? We have a little bit of gunpowder. So if we do this, yeah, okay. A diamond stick. I don't know what that does for us. Okay, I think this is one of those construction sticks it was talking about, which will let me place blocks like a lot easier. Infusion altar. I need red wool, gold ingot, stone. How do I get red wool? Presumably flowers. Can I do like the makeshift way for flowers? I think I can. Yeah, there we go. So we have a poppy. This is giving us seeds, which is cool. It only makes one though. Yeah, so we got one red dye, which we only need one red wool, but I'm gonna need one for the other thing. So I'm assuming this is one of the mods that you can make wool like that. Yeah. So then I can do red wool. And then let's get some stone. Thought I had cobblestone, but I guess not. We'll go down, boom, bing. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can just come in here, iron. I haven't gotten any redstone chunks. Yeah, I need dust. And it's telling me to sluice gravel, and that's not true. Steel ingots? I don't want biosteel, I want steel. How do I make steel? Molten steel. You melt steel stuff. Cool. Thank you for that. Steel dust. It's enriched iron and coal. So I need to enrich stuff to make that. Yeah, so it's dust, which I don't know why it told us gravel. That's clearly incorrect. So we'll do this. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm just not feeling too hot. Should give us gravel. Then I'm just gonna make a ton of dust so that we get the redstone so we can finish that quest, because that will open up a lot more stuff that we can do. Dirt. So next is sand. Sand. And then dust, which that was on its last legs. Do we have any sticks by chance? We do. So let's go ahead. We'll make another hammer. Dust. Put that in the thingamabob. How do I make an iron chest? Okay, so what I'm thinking here is after this is done, because I keep running out of space. Ooh, yep, redstone chunk. Look at that, right off the rip. Is that... Okay, redstone cluster. Makes redstone. Okay, and it makes a good amount of redstone. Okay, early storage. So I already have this, which is nice. A logic cable. So I should be able to make this. Because I picked up this crystallized mineral. And then this is just more crystallized mineral in a chest. So let's get our crystallized mineral out, which is here. Oh, I don't have a ton of it. I have mineral saplings somewhere. So in theory, we should be able to make this now, this infuser. Because we have 2 gold. We have 2 gold somewhere. That's graphite. Oh, more crystallized mineral. Where's that mineral sapling? Did I lose it? Nope, nope, they're there. But I think we actually have enough. Yeah, I have exactly enough. So I need a chest, which requires wood, which I don't think I actually have an abundance of. So we have these 8 logs. Let's go ahead. Boom, boom. And then let's take all of this stuff and we'll store it. Do that. Do this. Sort. And I think that's good. Dang it. So let's go over here. Since this one is full, all we have to do is hold shift and it'll put all the like stuff in there. Okay. Let's upgrade this. So we take this chest and we do that. And we go like that. Boom, iron chest. Very nice. And if we go over here, we don't have a lot of gold. Let's go. There's a gold plate. Where is all of our gold? Let me do that. And then we can come in here. And what we're actually going to do is toss these in because it'll give me double. So if I take that, boom. Let's select gold. Nope. It actually gives me less of gold. That is interesting. That is good to know. So we actually just wasted that, which is awesome. One block, yeah. One block. Gold block. Oh, it's because I placed a torch in there instead of actually... Okay, so it does work. So come here, do this. Boom, gold chest. And the reason I'm going through all this trouble is because now if I put this here, we have a ton more storage. Let's put that back in. And then I believe it was that. Yeah. So we have the infusion thing. We need to make 8 of these. Oh my goodness. So we need a lot more gold and a lot more red wool. Oh, a trader? Hey, yo, amigo. What you got? Damn, I do need tulips, and he's not accepting anything to sell to him. Greedy? Okay. Because it would be super duper nice if I could, Another funny thing about the people that make these mods, they actually hate traveling traders. So they'll let you build things that like lock them in place or like insta-kill them, which I think is really funny. Okay, so we don't have any more gold, so we're gonna need to make a bunch more gravel. Brain is not firing today. He's just not having it. Let's actually see gold chunks or gold. These. So sand has a 9% chance. Dust has an 11% chance. What am I at right now? I think I'm rocking a gold. Yeah, I'm rocking a gold mesh. So what does that put my chances at, and what should I use? So that's iron mesh. We got gold mesh. So with dust, it's 11. And with sand, it's 13. So it looks like sands are go. So that's gravel, then we'll do it again for dirt. And then one more time for sand. Okay, so we'll let the mesherator do its thing. Let's eat some infinite ham. So for this, we just need a chest, which we should be able to do. So I'm standing too close to the mesherator. Dude, is he going into my life pod? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Item interface, and then we have the storage terminal, which I actually placed my storage terminal in here for safekeeping. Dude, I need you to go somewhere else. You're being really annoying. So I'm thinking here what I do is make some more chests. So let's do 2 more. And then we take these, and what we'll do is 1 there, 1 there. And then we'll take these and set them up opposite. I'm going to move that now so I don't have to move it later because it's going to bother me. Rather move it before I set everything up. Did I only get 2 of these? No, I was about to say, it gave me at least 1. Okay, so now, if I take these logic cables and I do that, yeah. And then we'll make the meat in the middle. So one like that, one like this. And then if I stick this on, like so. Yeah, okay, so now I can see everything that is in all of those chests. So if I do, I don't know how those ended up in there. If I do like that, like all this stuff I don't want to like lug around. So I can put these in here, I can put this in here. Boom, we'll go ahead and put that. And then we don't need to be lugging all of that around. So now I should, if I need something, right, so I put my gold in there. So if I want to see gold, boom, there's everything gold. And you can hold 16,000 items, dude. Super easy. Okay, pipe automation. So I need nickel. Raw nickel. How do I make nickel? That's the question. I need... an iron chunk? And if I... what do I do with it? Okay. Nickel. It's nickel nuggets. Doesn't look like I can just like make a nickel cluster. It's a nickel chunk. Okay, so I have an 11% chance with dust. And a 13% with stand. So dust really is only good for redstone. Dude, I'm going to kill you. Get out of here. Goodbye. Where's the other one? Over here. All right. Time to go. Jeez, man, that's annoying. Okay. Nickel. We don't have a ton of nickel, but we have some. Let's go in here. I'm gonna need to make my GUI smaller because it's not fitting the screen. GUI scale. Let's make it 4. There we go. Some more nickel. So it seems like, let's make it 5. It's too small now. It's gonna bother me. 5. Fly. Boom. Let's see. Fits. Awesome. So we got all the nickel we need. Let's make a block, actually, because that seems to be the way to go. Okay. We have 8 ingots. I can't melt the clumps. Do I have sand? No. Do I have gravel? I do. So if we come over here... What did I do with all my iron? Did I put it in here? I think I did. I just need one more. There we go. So I'm thinking we can go to one of these islands, just get all the sand. What did I do with my raft? I don't think my frames are really enjoying this 64 render. I do want to check that out. It's probably like pillagers or something there. Okay, so a little bit over a stack of sand for minimal effort. And then I can literally just come out the bottom and up we go. And then we can come over to that island and do the same thing. I'm just picking up leads. So that's another stack of sand. Why not? We'll see what's in here. Enchanted book. Lure. Canola seeds, nothing great. You know what? We'll just... Why not? Okay, let's go back. I don't know what this thing is. So note to self, the islands are a really good way to just get a ton of sand very quickly. Let's get back to our life pod. I still want to figure out what that castle thing is over there, but I'm almost positive there's going to be like pillagers or something. Because I know in these silo things there are skeletons. Okay, so let's just put all of our sand in and let that go to town. Then we can come back over here and pick our molten nickel as what we're using, because now, boom, block. That will give us 9. Instead of the 6 we put in or whatever. So we got this, block of nickel. Let's get that. Quest completed. Okay. So it's boom, 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 I believe. And then 1. Yeah, okay, so now we have a wrench. Now we need to make these, which look kind of complicated. Copper ingots and conduit binder. Which is gravel, sand, and clay. So let's see, do we have any? We don't have any gravel. I think I just put all of my sand in there, so let's go take some back. 53, why not? And then we'll drop this. Let's put some of this in here because we're stealing. And then let's see if we have clay. No. I know I have clay somewhere, but it's not there. Clay. Okay. Okay, and then we'll make some gravel. I think it was this. Let's see. Conduit. Yeah, so sand, gravel, and then that. Okay. And then we'll take our gravel we just made. We can make 2, which I don't know how many this is supposed to make. So that'll make 16. And then, no. And then we put that there. Boom. One ingot, 6 ingots, 1 nugget. So I know somewhere I have an absolute ton of copper because I don't use it. Probably in the digital storage. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. And then this is what I've been waiting on, man. So this, I just need some sort of glass, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Iron, iron, gold, gold, redstone, redstone. So I've got redstone, I've got iron. Do I have gold? So we do iron, iron, gold, gold, redstone, redstone. this, and then I need glass. That's all I'm missing. I need 2 glass, though. So let's go make some glass. So we'll come down here. We'll take that. We'll put 2 in. Because I'm not going back. We'll do that. And then 2. Okay. So gold, gold. Iron, iron. Redstone, redstone. Hammer. 2, 2. Bam. So now I can just have a never-ending cycle of random junk. So that's done. This is done. This is good. This requires explosives. So take cast iron. Blow it up. I get compressed iron. And then what's the quest after that? Is that even worth doing? Compressed iron. I need a ton of it over leather. Okay. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Sorry, I was muted.
No, you're good. Why is this dropping stuff over there? I don't understand. What was it doing? This is all done. Oh, I need to figure out crops. That's what I was doing. Submerge crops underwater. Does that... No, no shot, bro. No shot, that's what that means. Oh, wait, I do remember what I was doing. So I'm like... I'm getting to the point where I can automate a lot of my resource production. But I still haven't figured out crops, bro.
Minecraft?
Yeah. I don't want to make this like too tall. I don't think that's gonna work anyway. Think. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Hang on. If we do that, and then we do this. And then we do that. And then we do this. Oh, hang on. I might be cooking. Nope, I cooked incorrectly. Give me 1 second. Cooked wrong. Like that. Oh, bro, I did it. Okay. So I don't know if you have my stream pulled up. But so the thing on the top is a cobblestone generator. Right? So it just generates cobblestone. So that hopper puts it in this auto hammer that crushes the cobblestone and turns it into gravel. And then that hopper puts the gravel in the sluice, which basically runs it through mesh and then dumps the products in there, and the products go in here for me to collect. Right? That thing is a water pump that refills the sluice with water. So in theory, I should have infinite resources as long as I keep the pump going, because I have to like wind it essentially.
What do you get out of that? Just anything that it drops?
Yeah, so gravel can produce, if I go, I'm trying not to stay too close because I have a magnet on that's attracting all the stuff, but I can get these diamond chunks, these iron chunks, copper, because there's nothing to mine, because it's Subnautica, you know?
Got you.
So in order to get like metals and stuff like that, I have to sluice it from gravel, sand, or dust. So that should give me infinite of the stuff from gravel. And I don't have to sit there and collect it all.
Nice. I see why that would be a winning situation.
Yeah, when I first started, I had to manually insert water, manually insert the gravel, manually collect it all. And then actually there is a way where I can use an item pipe to put it into this jar and automatically heat it up into ingots, but it's actually more efficient for me to use this. So I'm not going to do that, but we're cooking. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to grow these fucking crops. Because what I'm thinking is that it means I need to build like a little room underwater. So if I come down here, wait, why is there a shulker box down here? What? Dude. Dude. What the fuck? I need to pay attention. I also set up this digital storage.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so I can just search for what I need, and everything that's in these chests I can just grab out of here. Unbreaking 1, mending, and lure 1. It's pretty good.
You fucking kidding me? No, Fortnite. No, Fortnite.
What?
It's. I downloaded it. It's good now.
Why are you saying no?
Because it was launching.
Oh.
And I'm in the middle of another game.
Oh, I'm drowning. What are you playing?
Manor Lords. It's a.
Oh, I love Manor Lords.
Oh, you play it too?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, Manor Lords is good.
Hazel, really, baby?
Last time I played it, though, there wasn't a whole lot of content.
There's still not, but they've cleaned up like the tutorial aspect of the game a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
Cause like when I first started playing, I like bought it on launch. And when I first started doing this shit, you had to YouTube everything, and YouTube didn't even have all the answers.
Let's get our hoe. I think I figured it out, dude. I think I finally figured out how to grow the crops. If this doesn't work, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, does it need to be under, like, flowing water? No. Like, it says grow the crops underwater, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be so mad if I have to Google this and something really stupid. Submerge crops underwater to grow wheat and industrial hemp.
Oh my god, did all my people die? Oh my fucking god, they did through the winter. That sucks.
Terrible lord.
Well, I started in the winter with double supplies, and it fucking wrecked me. I've never done that before.
Okay, think. You know what? No thinking. We're looking this up. We're looking this up. Why ocean block farming, man? Farming.
Dude, I'm over this cold.
You need a stone hoe, dude. Oh my! Why doesn't it tell you that? Yeah, dude. I woke up, my throat was all raw, and I was like, I'm not driving to Irving. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I wanted to wake up early so I could hit the gym in the office too. Nope. Okay. Let's get our wood. Get our sticks.
Can I just build one house to get people coming?
That'd get me coming.
I need 22 wood. Oh no. I've never seen this cutscene. I must have lost.
New cutscene. L.
You've been defeated. That's crazy. It's the fastest game I've ever played, I think.
Dude, a shovel would go insane. Alright, well I figured it out and it was the dumbest thing on the planet, so glad that's over.
Your anger.
Dude, it took... I've been playing this for 4 days. You know, not like a lot. Like yesterday I only played for like 2.5 hours. But I never figured it out the entire time, and it was just because you need a stone hoe and it does not tell you that.
Gotcha. Okay, let's start this again. I didn't do anything crazy. That was like 1 month in game, which is 5 minutes. How did I lose in 5 minutes? Okay, different spawn location. Pause. Don't waste any time while I have it. I know how to build roads. I don't need tutorials every time I play.
Build your road, idiot. Good thing I didn't need food, dude. I would have starved.
You never want that. Oh my god, this is rich ground for fucking rye and barley. Oh Oh my god, this is all rye ground. Yeah, I'm about to coup. I'm about to make all of this farmland. What needs to be done? Logging camp. Put right here. Woodcutters here. Saw pits here. Forester's hut here. Get some houses started. Check that farmland again.
Okay, I need brown polymer, which is brown dye and dried kelp. Let's get our kelp. Why are you not growing kelp? Oh, you were. You're just invisible, of course. Okay. I need a lot of this stuff. How was Ark? Cool.
Right, I'm back.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was asking how Ark
That
was.
wench known as my girlfriend. Oh, it was complete ass. My problem with Ark right now is that they're not adding anything to the game,
Yeah,
and so I'm getting bored.
same, same.
If they add something to the game, it'll make me want to play a lot more and a lot longer. So
Yep, I feel
these
the
are
exact same way.
I know Lux was telling me about it, and I was just like, I mean, he's not wrong.
Plus, we were just dying. Like yesterday when we were playing D, we died like every game. And I was like, this is boring as shit.
Yeah.
She was like, you can't tell me Stella Montis isn't fun. And I was like, it's not.
That's all she wants to play. I love your girl, man, but that's all she wants to play is Stella Montes for kids.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not fun. I'm not enjoying it.
I'm like, I get it, but Stella Montes for kids just is really boring after a while. Are you guys not getting any meat? Waste of talent, waste of space. Get over there and build those houses so you motherfuckers don't all die. Hooray, there's only 2 of y'all left.
But yeah, she hit me with the, you can't tell me Stella Montis free kids aren't fun. And I was like, I can tell you that right now.
Easily.
I hate it. Ooh, silver. Bro, I need a backpack, dog. This is getting ridiculous. Redonkulous. But yeah, still Montes, dude. It's just like,
Same shit, different day.
Right.
I don't mean that bad.
And then, like, okay, cool. Like, even if we win the fight, there's still a pretty high chance we get killed by shredders, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just not my cup of tea, I guess.
And the sheer amount of shredders that they've put into Stellamontes.
Dude, especially night raid, it's like unplayable. Like, especially if you're free kidding on night raid.
It's like, come the fuck on.
Yeah, like, you give me a kettle, what am I supposed to do? With no grenades, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
Cry?
doesn't make sense.
And then I heard a while back, and I don't think this is true, but they're talking about, like, oh, like, Embark's thinking about putting shredders on other maps. I was like, why?
Yeah. And they don't die, bro. Like, I think they take more damage than any other just basic arc, and they're supposed to be basic.
Well, you're supposed to, like, shoot their little, like, jet nozzles on the bottom that aren't armored, but it's like, if you don't have a heavy weapon, you're not doing any damage to it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but this mod, like, takes a second for the spawners to start working. So I just, like, sprint to them as soon as I see them and destroy them before they pump out the mobs. Ooh, there's, like, good stuff in here. A grindstone? We don't have one of those. Hey, they're breeding. We have that. We only have one furnace. I don't know. Fire pit? Dripstone? What is this? A statue? Oh, I just heard a mob, so... Wasn't quick enough, I suppose. Yep, it's Mob City up here. Okay, we gotta run. No, run, buddy. Run. And eat the ham. Oh my god, they're jumping down. I'm going to die. Please, for the love of God, sprint. Holy dude, that was rough. My guy would not sprint. He shan't. I think Manor Lords definitely has a lot of potential, dude. I think it's a really good game.
It's just like how in depth it can get.
Yeah.
Or how simple you can make it.
Right. Yeah. I think like the like politics and everything like being expanded, like the scale of it's nice, you know? Because like
this
you said,
game could give Civ a real run for its money.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great city builder, you know?
Yeah, once it's polished out, this is going to give Civ a good run for its money.
There's another game that I played that was like a similar idea, you know? Like, it's not the same type of game. I can't say that. But it was, hang on. A rain shield? Okay. It was like same deal like medieval, you can like build build in it. It was more like survival genre, I guess, than anything else.
Gotcha.
But it had the same kind of scaling to it, where it was like eventually like your town could grow enough where you're like interacting with lords and things, you know, and you're like having your villagers become like military.
Is that the Banner Lords?
No, but I do love Banner Lords. I think that's a really good game.
I love Banner Lords. I could sit down and play Banner Lords for 3-4 days straight.
Yeah. I played the one before Banner Lords, the Warband, like a long time ago. And
that one's good too.
Yeah, that's a good game. It's called like Medieval Dynasty, I think. It's on Game Pass.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That one gets really in depth.
Yeah. I think it's just like a little too complicated to appeal to like the mainstream gamer. Where just like Manor Lords does a really good job of like, okay, like you don't have to overcomplicate this if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm actually just building this, doing that.
Dude, I knew there was gonna be
How
something
the fuck are we
stupid.
hungry? We have 50 days of food.
Do they have access to the food? A Shadow Beast? What in the sweet hell is this? Are there 2 of them? Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, yeah. That's great. That's exactly what I needed, actually, is spawning me on the bottom of the roof instead of the roof, so I take fall damage instantly. That's exactly what we were looking for. I'm not even gonna get... Oh, I am. I'm being dramatic. Dude, and these bitches are jumping all over the place. Oh my god. Alternatively, fuck off. I don't like the noises these things are making. I don't like anything about this situation. Okay, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the diamond we have, make a sword, and go whip their ass. Screw that, we're making an axe, bro.
Hell yeah.
We'll make an axe and a sword. You know what? We'll meta this. We'll meta the hell out of this. You know about the axe sword meta?
No.
So the axe actually does more damage than the sword, but the attack speed is slower, right? So what you do is you use both, and then when you swing with your axe, you immediately switch to your sword, and then you swing with that, right? And by the time you swing with your sword, your axe is ready to go again. So you just keep swapping back and forth.
That's funny. So it's just a hack.
Yeah, you're just taking advantage of the code. And also, axes prevent shields from, like, you can't block for like a couple of seconds. And the knockback's better. Dude. How many of these things do spawn? Okay, well, at least I died by the stairs that time. Keep my stuff. Ugh. Alright. Back to it. Alright, I got 30 minutes unaccosted. Oh, they dropped ender pearls? What the fuck? Dirt. Jukebox, already got that. Right, well, Shadow Bees fucking suck, dude. Those things were ass. Mm.
Shit.
Oh,
Bandits better leave me the fuck alone. Trying to build like 10 more houses real quick so I get a bigger population. But I gotta send some people to work the fucking fields here soon. They've added some more like shops and stuff in here that you can do now.
Oh, cool.
And they added some more maps. to build next?
Sweet. That is what I will do tomorrow.
Doing tomorrow. You about to get off?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix my GPS comm link so I actually have a mini map so I stop getting lost.
Oh, that's dope. I'm about to pause it and get off too, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty, brother. Always a pleasure. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Always.